Okay, so we're back again.
Trying this again.
Yeah, because the first attempt made us sound like chipmunk on the microphone because we used not Insta360 microphones and we're a bit spazzy. So yeah, but that's going to be a whole video all of its own.
Oh, it's going on the TikTok.
What, in pieces?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I can just talk like a chipmunk on my own. It's fine.
Talk like a chipmunk, but with the other one, and be.
No, just no. So,
Okay, let's get serious.
how can we be serious? This is us.
I don't know.
There's nothing serious about us.
No, there is nothing serious about it.
Apart from when we look into things and we get something serious here.
When I'm doing my admins, yes, I'm serious.
Admin. Yeah, the admin wheelchair cripple.
No, it's alright.
Did you just say what I think you said? But anyway, I'm Jonny. Obviously, I created the channel, and the whole idea for this project came about from my good self and my best friend of pretty much 20 years, Claire.
Yep. Hi.
So, AccessAdrenaline then. We are obviously out there a little bit now. People know us.
Yep. Got how many followers as of this morning? Like
800 and something.
800 and something.
Which, wow, I'm still baffled by that.
So am I. You keep showing me updates. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, how the fuck do we do it? But I myself neurodivergent. I've got ADHD, anxiety and depression as well. So getting out there makes us struggle quite a bit. Claire's about to update us on exactly how many followers that was because she showed me an update just then.
830.
Yay! But Claire wanted to get into this. It's weird. We've known each other 20 years and not up until about 6 months ago known that we're both theme park addicts.
Yeah.
And we wanted to do something with that.
Yeah.
So we got to looking around and realised that on the whole interweb thingy, there's not a lot that caters for people with accessibility needs.
Yeah.
So
anyway, you talked about your disability. You didn't give me a chance.
So we want to look into this further. And yes, looping back to that, Claire...
ADHD brain's great.
Is going to introduce herself because...
Yes. So, I'm Claire, obviously.
Hi.
I'm the resident wheelie here at AccessAdrenaline.
I remember. I remember she actually forced me to put that bit in the video. And it was...
Yes, I did.
But if she allows it, it's fine. I get a free pass.
Yeah. I've been a wheelchair user for over 10 years now. So, yay, because I have a broken spine. Well, not broken spine, but a crumbly spine, so...
Which is dangerous for roller coaster riding, but still fun.
Hey, it's at my own risk.
Spicy roller coaster riding. So we did some research and realised there's a lot of theme parks that could do a lot more for accessibility. And this is where our idea came from, because we saw there's not a lot of that on the wide internet.
No.
Because it's mainly able-bodied, good-looking, not very fat people that tend to go to theme parks.
I've avoided theme parks since being a wheelchair user because I never know if it's going to be worth going. So if I'm going to spend 50, 60 quid on a ticket, I want to know that I can actually get on rides.
$90 to $100 for those of you that don't like English money.
I think it's about $70, $80. I don't know the exchange at the minute.
It's not great.
Not great.
But so that's where this whole idea came from. Obviously, we're best friends. We've recently come up back to each other's lives in a big way. So
yeah, because life happened.
Life happened.
Yeah, you moved away. I got married.
I moved back.
You moved back.
You can take the boy out of the city.
Yeah.
But so the idea behind it is obviously. You've seen some videos from the YouTube now. You've seen some of our posts on Instagram. We're going to be reviewing parks and also the attractions in those parks. Not just for the ride experience. I'm pretty good at doing that, even if I do say so myself. Yeah. Yes, I'm going to blow my own trumpet.
That's all you do, isn't it?
But but not just that, but also for the accessibility side. And
Yeah.
Claire's been pivotal in helping with the research for that.
I should hope so. I've been doing all the admin.
Sitting at a computer.
Yeah, sitting at a computer for about 6 hours trying to find every single theme park in Europe.
That's like not just 6 hours total. That's 6 hours every day.
Yeah, that's like 6 hours a session.
But and the idea of it is we want to give information out about accessibility in theme parks, accommodations that the parks made, and it got us to thinking, because we at our very core, we are Thoosies, and we're Thoosies with disabilities. So how are we going to deliver this information? And I sort of trialled it for myself when I went to Energylandia last month, and did some pieces to camera that never actually made it out there, hence why the Poland blog's coming out so late.
Yeah.
But again, we're Thoosies with disabilities, so we're going to be doing it through park reviews, accessibility review series, which you've seen on YouTube, and also vlogs as well.
Yeah, because I'd like to make sure to discuss like what policies they have in place, like if they have a queue access pass, or a time system, so you just come back at a certain time. And
in case you're wondering, we've got an Insta360 and it'll actually stick 2 fingers up to take a photo, so I was just trolling Claire while she was talking. It has distracted her.
Yep.
Continue.
Where was I? So, yeah, if you've got like a return time system, whether you get like instant access to rides, that sort of thing, because there are parks which say they are accessible, but then there's parks that limit how often you can go on rides, and it's all kinds of stuff.
So yeah, Claire's been pivotal in doing all the research for that, for one, and she's wanted to actually get back into the parks, which is why we're going to be doing that fairly soon, and we're going to get onto that shortly. But we want to make people aware of a couple of things first of all. Obviously, we are both disabled. We are not doing it to milk the system.
Maybe a little bit. No.
We don't pull that out of the deck every time we want something for free or anything like that.
No, absolutely not. We're not going to be doing influencer ranting, demanding.
To the best of our abilities, we're going to provide information from both sides of the coin. So it's going to be, yes, we can go down this normal queue and it'll take us 3 hours to walk it, Energylandia. Or, no, it doesn't turn it off, it's fine.
Your hand was hanging a bit too long.
It takes 3 hours to walk at Energylandia. Or we can not be disabled, because we are, but utilise things that are in place for certain parks and certain rides, and
utilise the policies available.
Like for example, if they've got an access point through the exit. Yeah. So.
Or they have a lift that's in the back lot of the ride.
Which is always a useful thing. And again, looping back to my trip to Energylandia, it's something that can improve on a hell of a lot, and I've touched on that in the first episode of the accessibility review series, and I'll also be touching on it even more in the upcoming second episode of it as well.
Yeah, because there's lots of videos to come.
We've got a lot to come, but we've been trying to cram in as much work as we possibly can to get things ready, get things preset, so that we don't have to do as much work coming up to the next part, which is our plans for the future.
Yeah.
So, what is that?
We're going to Dublin. And we're going to visit Emerald Park.
I've heard a lot about this place, and I've seen a lot of reviews. I want to experience it for myself, especially Nafina Force and Cuckoo Lane. Cuckoo!
Cuckoo Lane. Cuckoo Lane.
I'm sorry, Ireland. I can't not say cuckoo every time. It just makes me laugh. But we've seen a lot about how welcoming Emerald Park is for people with accessibilities.
Yeah, and the contact that I've had with them has been incredible.
I've seen it all. It's been fantastic.
Originally, when I contacted them, they were getting back to me within 10-15 minutes. There's been other times where I've asked a bit more in-depth question and they've had to go back and ask for it, but it was literally the next day that they answered.
They've given us literally every bit of information we asked for as well, which is great, and it's good. So we're going there, and there's a section on the intro videos to the videos that I do that mentions about fun stuff. We've got a couple of fun things planned while we're in Dublin. Claire?
Yeah, we're going to the Jameson Distillery, That's going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
A bit of whiskey tasting. And then we're going to the Guinness Storeyard Museum and tour.
So that means that when we eventually stumble our way into the airport and get on the Ryanair flight, there could be a small degree of alcoholism involved.
Just a little bit.
But then at the same time, if Ireland created these things, they're used to seeing people leaving through security absolutely inebriated. So it's going to be... I mean, we're not planning to get absolutely inebriated because, god damn it, I've got work the next day.
Yeah, you've got work the next day.
I'll probably be going to work with a bit of a woolly head on Monday morning.
I can't drink and drive. I need to, get the wheelchair. I need to get the wheelchair to, on the plane.
So Dublin is in the short term. That's in just over 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
So that's where the next vlog will be starting as well.
Yeah.
We've also thought about longer term as well because we love theme parks. We love travelling as well.
Yep.
So we've decided to put together, and it's been in the talks for quite a while, not fully confirmed, but we've put together a 2-week-long vacation that involves up to 4 theme parks, basically.
Yeah.
So
possibly 4 theme parks, but...
So, one of those we already know is going to be Europa Park.
Absolutely. I can't wait to get there.
Neither can I.
Super accessible. So
looking at you, Voltron.
That
thing looks amazing and I want to get on it.
There's
so bad.
many. There's so many I want to go on.
There's also... I mean, it's basically Mac Rides' showroom.
Yes. Yeah.
But for some reason has a B&M somewhere over there.
Yeah.
But
it's somewhere in that direction.
It's okay. But it's fine. Then also, while we're there, we plan to take in Wallaby Holland as well.
Yeah.
And the idea is we finish the trip in Poland for Legendia and Energylandia.
Yes.
But it depends. I mean, we could literally only be going to Legendia for Let Coaster, potentially Dreamflight Airlines, the big towery thing that's got aeroplanes.
Okay, yeah.
And also for the Basiliska, the dart ride that I mentioned on the Let Coaster review.
Yeah.
Because that is quite a fun one. So,
we're not just do roller coasters, we will do flat rides as well.
Yeah, we will cover flat rides. And Dreamflight Airlines is a good starting point for that. So, then of course we move over to Energylandia.
Yep.
I went there last month, and the final thought I took away from that place was, good God, I can't wait to go back. Such a brilliant place, and my brain still hasn't finished comprehending the madness of Zadra. So that's going to be coming out in a review soon as well. So, but I do also want to go back there for more on accessibility, to look at some of the flat rides, because I felt like I got to do none of them.
Yeah.
To look at more of the water rides, but also to reshoot Hyperion and Zadra's POVs.
Yes.
That's why you haven't had a POV for Hyperion yet, because the footage that I did was unusable because my camera nearly fell off. So, and it was a crap camera.
Yeah.
So, we've got the 360 now, so hopefully that's going to make it a bit better in terms of footage, a bit more stable for you, and a bit more fun. So that's that. We just need to work on the logistics for that, really. There's also a few other parts that we're looking at.
Yeah.
We've not penciled anything in yet, but obviously we've got Emerald Park coming up.
Yeah.
We've got local parks in the UK, so Pleasurewood Hills, Alton Towers, Flamingo Land. I want to go to Flamingo Land.
I want to go
Thought Park.
Park.
Yeah. I want to get on Hyperion. Oh my god.
The pleasure beaches, Blackpool, Skeg, Ingle Mills.
Ingle Mills.
Yeah.
Well, Mablethorpe's got basically nothing nowadays. I went there in May. It was closed.
Oh. I don't think I've been there for sure.
Mablethorpe only exists for people that can't afford to stay in Skeg.
Yeah.
But yeah. So there's the UK parks. There's also more foreign parks. So we've got 4 up Summerland, for example.
Yeah.
Yes, it's pronounced or not a.
Sorry, I don't know how to say it. Speak
Swedish.
Is it Swedish
Danish?
Or Norwegian? Norwegian.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, I think it's Danish.
I can't remember.
One of them. We've got Heidi Park as well, because it's another of the Merlin parks.
Yep, so if we get Merlin passes, we can jump over there.
Portaventura, because I loved that place as a kid. In fact, Dragon Con was my first multiple inversion roller coaster, so...
How old were you then?
I was about 12. Then we've got...
How is it going on roller coasters at like 9 years old?
Oh, you know what my mum's like, though.
Yeah.
But then we've got... We want to look at stuff in the US. Right. Before we go into this bit, don't think that we're ruling out the US. We're just temporarily putting a hold on that because of things.
Politics and things.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about the politics, but...
That, and I kind of don't want to go to Florida and get measles and leprosy and God knows what.
Or overspend on Disney.
Yeah. I want to do Disney, but he does not.
I'm not a Disney nerd. Claire is a Disney nerd, so...
I am a fully fledged Disney adult. I do not care.
Yep. So, but don't get me wrong, I'd like to go for the experience, not for the thousands of pounds I'm going to spend on it.
Oh, God, yeah.
So...
That's it. I like going on the rides. But in the future, we can always go to the Asian ones, which is...
cheaper.
Yeah, cheaper, because Shanghai, Hong Kong and Tokyo are all privately owned, so that they've got the rights to Disney stuff, but they're not controlled by Disney.
Awesome.
And they're a lot cheaper. Like, I think I spent £50 a ticket instead of 100 and something quid. No, 100 and something
That
dollars.
is insanity, that price.
Yeah, in Florida and whatnot. And a lot of their merchandise is cheaper. It's...
Plus, if we're in Japan, there's going to be other theme parks beyond just Disney and Universal as well.
Absolutely. But I still need to go to Mario World.
Nagashima Spa Land, I'm looking at you. Fuji-Q Highland as well.
Yeah, I haven't actually done a lot of research on Japan at the moment. I've focused on Europe and the UK. Need to do some more.
And I'm not going to lie, but I kind of want to go to China just to try some of their janky knockoff rides.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean... I'm intrigued by it because Jim Rides, who used to be called Golden Horse, did a clone of the Vekoma tilt coaster, the old one.
Okay.
But they've done it where they're dueling tilt coasters, so they both tilt down but do two different tracks.
Oh my gosh.
So I kind of want to see that in the wild because it's called Broken Rail Coaster.
Broken Rail Coaster. Oh
And I quite like the sound of that. But there's so many things that we want to do.
Yeah.
And again, as I said before, we're Thoosies with disabilities, but we're not going to let it get in the way of us wanting to have fun.
No.
And providing you the information that you need to do it better.
Exactly. And most people, like, oh, how am I going to word this? Every time a disabled person asks for equal access, we're constantly told we're entitled and, you know, we're just demanding the world change for us. And it's like, it's not that we're demanding anything, it's just we have the right to the same access as everybody else. And sorry, my phone buzzed.
It's okay.
But you know, it's our right to have the same access, whether it's, you know, a lift or a ramp or no, my stinky husband is calling.
Oh no.
Go away.
So those are the ideas.
Yeah.
Now, I want to loop back round to what we were talking about with our plans whilst Claire's just dealing with her husband.
Yeah.
So, we said we were looking at potentially doing Europa Park, Energylandia, and potentially Wallaby Holland and Legendia as well. There is a park that we missed off of that we don't want to talk about because it will just get us both angry. However, we need to address the elephant in the room.
Yes.
We've held on to this for quite a while, and we're going to be doing a more in-depth thing about it in the new year. Yeah. But we're not doing Phantasialand.
No. Or
despite
Fantasia or whatever.
Despite the fact that the rides look absolutely amazing, there is zero accessibility for people there. Yeah. And when we were in contact with them, they were quite rude about it.
Yeah, they was quite rude about it. They were very dismissive. Like I tried to explain, like, what my disability is, and they just sort of glossed straight over it and said, like, oh, because you only use it for long distances, you can just walk down the regular queue. And it's like, I can't. It's like, it's...
Your wheelchair is your legs, essentially.
Yeah. It is my legs, because, like, even though I say long distances, it's like, you know, 40 metres or more, 20 metres or more, I need the wheelchair. I can't walk very far. And for them to expect me to stand in a queue for hours...
We didn't accept that, and
No.
when we heard that, and then to add to that, the audacity of the fact that they're talking about charging disabled people to use the fast pass queue.
Yeah, that's another thing that I go in depth in because I've written a whole statement about it, explaining everything, and yeah, it would cost an average of about €100 extra per day, and it wouldn't even cover all the rides because like 3 of the rides are hotel exclusives. So unless you're staying on site, you can't get a fast pass for them.
So there is that, and we don't want that because first and foremost, Claire put this on the radar. It is actually discrimination to charge disabled people for access to things.
Yes. Yep.
So that was put on my radar. I wasn't really aware of it because, of course, I have legs.
Yeah, you have legs.
You have legs as well. They just don't work as well as everybody else's.
No.
But yeah, when we heard that, we instantly we're in a conversation about it on Facebook Messenger, and we instantly both turned around and went, just no.
Yeah, it's going in the forget about it pile.
So this is why you probably heard brief mention of it in the introduction to the accessibility review series of the Brule rating. That is the Brule rating.
Yeah.
If it's absolutely a void, it's going in the Fantasyland pile.
Yeah.
So now we've addressed that, let's go back to something more positive and let's talk about us as a team and you guys as well.
Yeah.
We want to get as many people involved in this product as we can, so that we have as many opinions as we possibly can get about different facets of accessibility.
We want to cover like the entire spectrum of disability, from neurodivergence to full paralysis, amputees, pretty much like ambulatory riders, but are still disabled.
Like yourself.
Yeah, kind of. But more, they can walk further, but they're on crutches or stick or whatever. But then you've got the ambulatory wheelchair users, and then the actual like paralyzed people. So it's a big spectrum, and we want to cover it, like everything.
So as we do these trips, not only are we going to be wearing our merchandise, our logos with pride, because then people will know why we're there. It's not only to have fun, but also to help review these places for people that might struggle with them.
Deaf and blind as well. So if they've got like auditory instructions or braille instructions, I just thought of that, so we need to put that in.
That's a very good point. So we've got that. You guys can get involved however you feel as well, because I've spoken to a few people in the community through Instagram. If you're one of those people, hello.
Hi.
You're more than welcome to get involved in this discussion. Get involved with us. Collaborate with us. If you want to come on a trip with us or come to a particular park and we do it all together, so we've got as many opinions as possible. Great, that'd be fantastic.
Exactly. Like we're more than happy for people to come tag along. And spend the day with us in the park so that we can get their perspective and just have fun.
And on that note, I think we've rambled enough about this now. So this has been our welcome to the team sort of thing.
Trying to think if there's anything we've forgotten.
We've managed to condense it down from the 25-minute chipmunk video that we did before. So
yeah, we ramble a lot.
We do. We had a really crap set of microphones that didn't work with the camera. So
it was a really funny video, but then the mics just made it really bad.
But it's fine. It's fun. The outtakes for all of that is going on TikTok because it's just too funny to pass up.
Yeah, but I've literally in the last hour created a TikTok account, so we can add the link in the description. And
yep. So if you like this and then you go, ooh, I like that, then she likes that.
Yes, I do.
Woo! But yeah, if you enjoyed what we had to say, if you want to add something to it, feel free to drop a comment down below. Like the video if you did, don't like it if you didn't like it. Subscribe if you want to hear more from us, because obviously we're there to help deliver those theme park thrills for all.
Yeah. Oh, we're not just focusing on theme parks as well. Like more solo adventures for me, it would be different exhibits, different sort of experiences. Like the Jurassic World thing in London, that was incredible. So I might have to do a little review on that.
This is where the fun stuff side comes in.
Yeah, it's the adding to the fun stuff. So you know, so not just on theme parks and roller coasters and stuff like that, but different experiences.
And even day trip adventures, like things like, say, if a local fair, for example, Goose Fair, Hull Fair,
Yeah.
if one of those happens to come up, it'd be good to see what they're like for accessibility.
Yeah, would be.
So it's not just the Thoosiism, it's everything involved in that as well. I mean, I quite like to get back to the Deep in Hull.
I would as well. That would be really cool.
So there's that. There's all the museums that Claire mentioned. There's a lot of good museums in Europe.
Yeah.
Lint. Anyway, I'm getting off topic, but still.
Yeah. I think. Is there anything else?
But I think we've just about covered everything. Oh, TikTok.
Yeah, I've just said that we've just
properly.
created the TikTok.
Ah, right.
ADHD.
Leave me out of this, Kate.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, if you see us out and about at a park or
Anywhere
really, you can stop and have a chat with us. We're
mostly approachable, mainly apart from Phil because he doesn't like being on camera.
Yeah, my husband is going to be our helper, and
I mean, I can walk myself. I'm just going to end up being the camera guy and the dog's body. The POVs will be from this camera strapped to me.
Yeah.
So, but I'm sure Claire's looking at potentially sorting one out, a similar camera out for herself for the future.
yeah,
But it'll all be worth it in the end because it'll help everyone get the thrills that they want from various different things. Again, that's where our slogan comes in: theme park thrills for all. It doesn't just mean theme parks.
yeah, it's just any kind of thrill.
So, with that, we're gonna stop rambling.
Yeah.
But thanks for sticking with us to see this. Thank you for 800 and however many it was followers.
30.
Yay!
830. Yeah, right.
On Instagram. Let's keep this going. Let's help everybody get the thrills that they want from whatever way they want. So, thank you for watching. Take care, and we'll see you next time.